What's going on, everyone? This your boy RobeezyLnP, always making things easy, and unfortunately I have to do this on my phone. I don't have my microphone with me at the moment. It's at my college dorm right now, and I'm on spring break, so that's why I have to do it on my phone today. But going on to today's topic, I want to talk about an article written by Alexis Kleinman from the HuffPost, and it's titled, "Nintendo's Strong Females Are Everything That's Wrong with Video Games." I know, great title, right? Sounds really clickbaity, but let's go into this and let's see what the big issue is. So, according to her, the big issue is that Nintendo doesn't have many powerful or playable female characters. And I'm like, really? 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 Okay. So, she got an email from Nintendo, and it said, "Paving the way for diverse and interesting female protagonists in video games, Nintendo has picked a few of their popular leading ladies that merit this recognition for the month that honors outstanding women." And pictured is characters such as Toadette and Bombette that are done in Rosie the Riveter style posters. But it's kind of cool. I like it. So the list features Tetra from Wind Waker, Toadette, of course, from the Mario series, Bayonetta from, of course, Bayonetta, Rosalina from the Mario series, Lucina from Fire Emblem Awakening, Samus Aran from the Metroid series, and of course Bombette from Paper Mario. Now you notice Peach isn't part of that list, and it could be because she's more of a damsel in distress character. Even though she's playable in a few games, like Super Mario RPG, and she has her own 2D platformer games like Super Princess Peach. And she's also playable in the Mario Kart games and any Mario Sports games and Mario Party. Now, this is the thing that I want to talk about on the side, is that I really think that they could have added a better list than, say, Toadette, because I really don't like Toadette. She's, yeah. But I'd rather them pick somebody like Midna from Twilight Princess, because she drives the story in that game. Because she has you going around getting the fused shadows so you can try and defeat Zant. And then she has you going around getting the Mirror of Twilight pieces so you can go into the Twilight Realm and defeat Zant and eventually Ganondorf later. I also would have liked to see Princess Daisy on that list, just simply because she's more of a tomboy than Princess Peach. And of course, even though she's only been in the mainline Mario game Super Mario Land, she has been featured in Mario parties and in any of the Mario Sports games. I also would have liked to have seen Vivian from Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, just because not only is she a wonderful partner to use in battle and outside of battle, but she's also trans. She's from male to female, because in the Japanese text, one of her sisters, Beldam, points out that she's a boy, which implies that she wants to identify as a female, which we respect that, but they didn't really translate it over to English. They just kept her female, which is fine. Anyway, she then goes on to talk about the Miss Male character trope, apparently, from everybody's favorite feminist critic, Anita Sarkeesian, because she's amazing, right? So, apparently, in the case of Toadette and Bombette, they're apparently Miss Male characters, just because the only thing that makes them different than their male counterparts is that they're female. I would argue that it's correct as far as Toadette's concerned, but when it comes to Bombette, that's hardly the case, because Bombette has her own personality in Paper Mario, plus she's also a very useful partner in taking out enemies, and her bomb blasts cut through an enemy's defense. I also want to mention the fact that she mentioned Tetra is also kidnapped, and that she has to be saved by the male character. Like, why is that such an issue? Why is that such an issue? Wouldn't you be grateful to be saved no matter who it is? I understand the trope and the cliche is overdone. I understand that, but no one is ever going to be complaining about that, except the radical feminists. They're the only ones that seem to be complaining about that. While they have a valid criticism, they're unfairly judging something so innocent as something like in the Wind Waker, you know? Because they're just kids. They're literally just kids. Like, come on, they're not going to understand that complex stuff at that age. Let's be real here. So, and then they go on to talk about, of course, the over-sexualization. I've already talked about that in great length when it comes to Bayonetta. And just a daily reminder, just throwing that out there. Just throwing it out there. There's apparently a study that she refers to that sexualized portrayals of women in games negatively influences people's perceptions of women in life. And I can tell you from first-hand experience that that is not true. You know, it starts when you're young. It starts with the parents. You need to teach them respect for everyone. Doesn't matter what their gender is, doesn't matter what their sexual orientation is, what their race is, what their creed is, doesn't matter. Respect will get you a long way. No matter what influences you, when you have that foundation, when you have that good foundation that's taught to you, it won't matter. It won't influence you as much. And it's just very strange of this woman to reference that, but yet so many people don't really feel that way, you know? And then she also talks about the more powerful women characters in The Last of Us and Beyond Good and Evil, which are few and far between and for the most part aren't made by Nintendo. However, Nintendo fans did get to experience Beyond Good and Evil on the GameCube. So we got to experience that either way. And she also stated that the company did not respond when she emailed them about the press release they did. And I'm not surprised. They're not gonna feature her stupid email. Like, come on. They're not gonna feel that silly question. And I like the fact that she referred to the list that she talked about earlier. She posed the rhetorical question, have you heard of most of these characters? Didn't think so. As if to say, you just pretty much slapped every Nintendo fan in the face. Pretty much, just because we know most of these characters. We honestly do. And hey, if you don't know something, go look it up. There's this wonderful thing called the internet. You can just look stuff up, earn your knowledge, learn more about each of the characters. As you can tell, I already know most about each character that's listed, and even from my own list. So overall, this woman is just really ignorant when it comes to these characters that are being featured in this special month Nintendo's doing, celebrating women's history. And it's just really silly. Now, of course, I had my own list of better candidates that Nintendo could have used, but hey, that's just me, you know? I just want to make sure that most everybody's represented. So, let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below, and until next time, this has been Robeezy. Peace, y'all. I'm out.